Hello and welcome to About AFCON Wrap 2025. On Monday, we saw two interesting games and we also confirmed two teams' qualification to the knockout phase, to the quarterfinals, I should say, of the competition. So far, including Nigeria and Egypt, who booked their spots on Monday, we have 6 teams that have sealed qualification to the quarterfinals. And this is what transpired on Monday as Nigeria and Egypt produced some excellent performances to eliminate Mozambique and Benin respectively. Earlier in the day in Agadir, Egypt, thanks to their talisman Mohamed Salah, had to beat, or they recorded a 3-1 victory over Benin. Benin, playing in the knockouts phase of the competition for the first time since 2019, tried to prove stubborn. When Egypt went ahead, they drew level and the game went into extra time. But the quality of the Egyptians showed in the extra time as they scored 2 good goals, including a late finish by Liverpool star Mohamed Salah to seal qualification to the quarterfinals. Egypt's first appearance, it will be Egypt's first appearance in the quarterfinals since they reached the final of the competition in 2021. Remembering that in 2023, in the 2023 tournament in Ivory Coast, they were eliminated in the round of 16. And then later in the day, in first, Nigeria became the first team to score 12 goals in the competition, and because they scored 4 goals, that makes them the first team also to score 4 goals in the competition. So the Super Eagles of Nigeria running rampant against Mozambique, who were making their debut appearance in the knockout phase of the competition. They dominated from start to finish. Eric Chelsman showing why many have them as favorites to win this competition. Remember, in the last edition in Ivory Coast, they were in the final and they want to make it to the final again and try to win their first title since 2013. Ademola Lookman was on the score sheet, Ako Adams scoring his first AFCON goal, Victor Osimhen also scoring 2 goals. So the Super Eagles flexing their muscles and dismantling Mozambique, who would take a lot of pride from their run in this competition. It was an historic run for the Mozambicans. They recorded their first ever AFCON victory and they reached the knockout phase for the first time, but they were not they couldn't match the quality of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. So Egypt and Nigeria sealing qualification to the quarterfinals, joining Morocco, Senegal and the others, and Mali and the others in the quarterfinals of the competition. So on Tuesday, there's going to be the big ones coming up. There's going to be Algeria versus DR Congo. And the winner of that match is going to face Nigeria, who have already progressed to the quarterfinals. And also Burkina Faso versus Ivory Coast, an all-West African clash. The winner of that match is going to face Egypt, who are patiently waiting for them in the last 8 of the competition. So AFCON 2025 is taking shape and the big boys are continuing to surge forward in the competition. A lot of the favorites are making a deep run into the competition. So on Monday, we'll see how it goes. The big one itself is the Algeria versus DR Congo. Both teams unbeaten in this competition and they had some pretty decent runs in the group phase. But unfortunately, one of them will be eliminated from the competition. And the all-West African clash between Burkina Faso and Ivory Coast is going to test the two teams' mettle as to whether they can, for Ivory Coast especially, as to whether they can successfully defend their crown they won on home soil in 2023. The tournament, remember, being played in 2024. So that's all for AFCON 2025 wrap for day 3 of the round of 16. My name is Efsen. Continue to follow this channel for more exclusive AFCON content and the analysis and the reactions and all the exclusive from the tournament in Morocco.